directory assistance.
I need to talk to Kay.
This is directory assistance. What number?
I need to speak with Kay. She's an operator there.
Uh-huh.
I need to speak with Kay. She's a directory assistance operator there.
There's no way I could get a hold of a Kay.
I need Kay to give me a number there.
Mm-hmm.
In Iowa and Council Bluffs.
Okay.
Okay, I need to speak with Kay.
I can get you the number in Council Bluffs.
No, I want Kay to give it to me because I know you guys work on commission and everything.
And no, we don't, sir.
I want Kay to get paid for giving me the number.
There's no way I can get a hold of Kay. I have no idea even who Kay is.
Kay's an operator there, and she's there. Stand up at your desk and yell for Kay.
There's no way I can do that, sir. There's operators all over. There's no way.
No, yell.
Sir, we have several different floors in our building of operators.
Do you have an elevator? Can you go up there?
No, I cannot do that. I cannot leave my position. I can transfer you a supervisor.
I need Kay. Is she in the break room?
There's no way I can get anything, sir. I can get you this number.
I want Kay to give it to me because I want her to get the commission.
We don't work on commission,
nothing
sir.
against you or anything. I just want her to get the commission.
There is no commission. We don't work on commission, sir.
Kay said there was commission.
Then Kay doesn't know what she's talking about.
No, Kay's my friend. She gave me a number yesterday.
That's fine. I can understand
that. At the same time, she said she'd be working today.
She might be, but I'm not sure who Kay is.
Her name's Kay. She likes me.
I can still get you a number in Council Bluffs.
But it wouldn't be the same, you know?
I don't know who Kay is, sir. I can't help you on that.
Right. Oh, I guess I'll go then.
Okay.
This won't be the same, you understand?
I can understand that, sir, but I don't understand what you mean by commission, because we don't work on commission.
Oh, she says you do, and besides that, just a whole emotional thing. I want Kay to give it to me.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir.
That's alright. Maybe I'll try back later and she'll answer the phone.
That's possible, but it's kind of hard telling. We have operators all over, in Des Moines and things, and it's hard telling which operator you actually got.
It's possible, because Kay likes me.
That's true.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, I'll try back.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Hey there, everyone. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendelton, and you are listening to the Plow Show. Today is November 8th, 2017, and this is episode number 411. 411. Look at that. I could have done like a whole show themed on 411 somehow. I don't know how that would work. Maybe I should put the song Kay at the end of the show, because she lives at 411. Maybe, I guess. You know, when I get up to episode 911, I'm going to do like an entire episode of me just prank calling 911. It's going to be so funny. Okay, I'm tired of being Tuck Pendleton. I'm going to stop doing that whole thing. I'm really into this whole being an astronaut thing lately, thanks to Giad, because on Monday he had me set up a green screen, and I'm sure most of you have seen the pictures already on Facebook, but we tried to make it look like I was actually in the space station, and we did some Skype video pranks. And I don't know if anyone was really convinced about the whole thing, but we sure had fun trying, and I don't know when the calls are going to be released on the YouTube or anything, but if you want to be the first one to see it, go find the Calls of Mass Confusion Facebook page and YouTube page, and all the other pages, and sign up for those. It'll be up there eventually. Before we get started, I'm going to read this thing on the PLA Facebook group. It's a poll I set up on October 27th. I had everyone vote on what is the most ridiculous thing you've heard someone actually believe on the Snowplow Show. Speaking of recipients not believing a thing we tell them, such as that I'm on a space station on Skype. And a bunch of people voted. I'm going to quickly read all of the top ones at least, or maybe just my favorite ones. But the top one on the list is one of the dogs in the grooming room is a robot and needs to be reset. That's the number one thing that I've actually convinced somebody that is real. I think that happened earlier this year. We were trying to get them to reset the dogs and recalibrate the GPS.
spin the dogs around, poke their fingers in their ears, and stuff like that. By the way, there was a story somebody posted on the Facebook group today about a dog in a grooming area, I think for PetSmart, that got completely mauled by, I assume, another dog in the grooming area. And I was thinking on a future show we could try and do that in prank calls. We could get them to agitate the dogs and then put them in a room together, maybe convince them to do some dog fights or something, get the dogs all hopped up on steroids and stuff. It'll be hilarious. I can't wait to do that prank call soon on a future show. I'm just kidding, of course. That's a pretty awful story. I mean, can you imagine the employees having to call up these people and say, yeah, we were cutting your dog's hair, but oops, he's dead now. I think when I've done those calls in the past, you guys have actually suggested things like that. Can't remember if I did them or not. The number 2 thing. Hello, I'm from corporate. I need you to flip all the switches. That has 35 votes. The other one had 51 votes. And the third one down has 22 votes. You are our millionth customer. You get to run around the restaurant and take whatever electronics you find on the tables. That was a pretty weird call. The kid was just running around taking shit off people's tables. Like, don't mind me. I'm just taking your iPhone over here for a minute. Number 4 is stupid bitch fee. Next one down is the manager of my gym has written a book and is forcing me to buy it. Number 6 is I'm in the space station. I'm going to lower a bucket. Can you put some Pepsi in it? And an indoor pool in the apartment. We punished a rude employee by kicking him in the balls. Ham and lamb come from the same animal. I don't think that was really me, was it? I don't remember doing a prank about ham and lamb. Your name is Steve Dave. Carrot Top wants your hotel room. PLA's Patreon is not a scam and is totally worth it. I have invented microwave tech that will make ghosts visible. Look out, airline pilots. I know I've read all these on a previous show. I can't remember where, but it was like at the very beginning of the whole thing. So the vote numbers were totally inaccurate, and we can't have that. We sprayed industrial strength lawn killer all over your lawn before the sun rose this morning. And I am tired of reading these. Oh, look at this, the very last one on the list. Peanut butter in your hair stops the chemicals. Remember that lady that was going to put peanut butter in her hair, and I had to ruin Stacy's prank call? Tell her not to do it, because I just have a thing for little old ladies. Anyway, I am unpinning this from the top of the group, and I will put a link in the show notes if you want to read the rest of the entries in there, and maybe vote on it yourself. By the way, this episode of the Snowplow Show is sponsored by Cncwizard. Thank you, Cncwizard, for supporting the show on Patreon. If any of you would like to support the show and help make more shows happen and get access to the archive of hobosodes that you've been missing this past year, you can sign up for all of that by going to patreon.com/phonelosers. It's totally worth it. It's not a scam at all, for the most part, I promise. Anyway, let's get started with the show, just like I promised in episode 404. Today I'm going to be doing some Tenants from Hell calls. Except there's a twist. Today it's going to be Lieutenants from Hell.
You've made some new friends who live far from you, and keeping them close is so easy to do. Reach out and touch someone. Reach out, crawl up and just say hi. Reach out and touch someone.
Don't let those new friends get away. A telephone call now and then will bring them closer. They're waiting to hear from you. So reach out and touch someone. Give them a call.
Thank you for calling apartments. This is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendelton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station up in space. You know?
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am. What are you talking about? No, I'm not. Why would I lie about that?
How can I help you?
Well, I dropped a socket wrench. I was doing a spacewalk, and I think it landed in the courtyard area of your apartments there. Could you go check?
Seriously?
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. It's so inconvenient. It's like a standard size socket wrench, and it says property of NASA on it. It's like stamped on it.
This isn't a joke?
No, not at all. Why would I joke about this?
Oh, because it just totally sounds like a joking phone call.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, not at all. It's just, it's like property of NASA. I don't think, I don't want someone to pick it up and it ends up on eBay. It's like
okay.
Made of titanium and
yeah.
probably space radiation on it.
Yeah, I'll have to just do a walk around my premises.
Okay.
And then how can I reach you to
I'll
let
hold.
you know that I found it?
I can hold.
Oh, it's going to take me longer. It's 4 buildings on this property.
Oh, I see. Okay. It's probably glowing. It's been through space. It survived the re-entry and everything, and it's probably red hot and is radioactive. But it's not dangerous. It's just radioactive. Don't.
Okay, so
don't.
obviously don't touch it.
Oh, no, you can touch it. Maybe just pick it up with a handkerchief or something.
Okay.
All right. I could just call back, like, I don't know, like an hour or something.
Yeah, maybe like in 20 minutes or so, that should be just fine.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for checking, ma'am.
Yeah, and what's your name again?
My name is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton from the International Space Station.
Okay. Well, you guys can really zero in then and see where things fall then, huh?
Yeah. I was looking through binoculars and I can see straight down there, and I saw that it landed. It's like right in the middle of the buildings. Like how the buildings are arranged is kind of like right in the center, kind of.
Okay. Yeah, give me, so it's okay to touch it even though it's radioactive? I don't know if I feel comfortable.
Oh, no, it's a different kind of radiation. No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's like the kind of radiation that you get from turning on an incandescent light bulb.
Okay.
So it's fine. It's fine. It's probably all cooled off by now anyway.
Okay, I'll go take a look, and if you just want to give me a call back in 20 minutes, I'll let you know if I found it.
Okay, 20 minutes. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What was your name again?
My name's Jessica.
Okay, thank you so much, Jessica.
Yep, bye.
Bye.
I love that she did not believe it at all, but as soon as I said, oh no, it's not a joke, she's like, oh, okay, must be real then. But I imagine when I call back in 20 minutes, she'll have talked to people by then who will probably assure her that it is a joke. So I guess we'll see about that. I'll save her number here, call her back in 20 minutes. Here, let me make a note. Jessica is out looking for my socket wrench. Call back at 10:15. This is actually a local apartment. I'm breaking the rules. I mean, it's not local. It's up in Portland, a whole hour away. But, it's such a harmless prank call. I think it's okay. I can break the rule just this one time. And this is a list that somebody sent me. Holden Martins Johnson. He's sent me other stuff before. And it's a very long submission. Come on. I don't have the attention span to read all this. There's just a massive amount of information here for just one single apartment complex. But he also gave me numbers for the lady that does showings, and another lady that does showings, and some lady's home phone number. I don't know, is that a tenant or is that the manager person? God, I don't want to read all this stuff. Come on. And for now, I should just leave those numbers alone because, that lady's out there looking for a socket wrench. She might have some of these people out there helping her. Come on, everyone, there's a socket wrench from NASA out here. Help me look. Next, I have a list of apartments from Shane Yo. Wait, no, I think I'm supposed to refer to him as Shane Yo on the show Yo. He says, I didn't test any of them, but I try to be as legible and organized the best I could. I've gathered 16 places, but I'm always searching for more. And this was sent to me back in January of 2016. Wait, no, of 2017. Not that long ago. And it looks like these are all in Florida. Not in the 321 area code, but in a different area of Florida. So let's give this first one a call. Maybe the rest of the show will just be this list. Oh man, this is one of those lists that won't display properly in Doc Hub. So I've just got to keep it in my Gmail. But this is a cool list. He's got building number, apartment number.
Thank you for calling. This is Belen. How may I help you?
Hi there. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station, up in space, And I was wondering, we're right on top. We're right above your building right now. And do you guys have free Wi-Fi there?
Yes.
Okay. Can we get the Wi-Fi password? Because we're just going to be above your building for the next couple hours, and we just need to get on the internet.
Okay. It should have a free one where a password isn't required.
Oh, okay. Because we tried that one, and it's not connecting for some reason. Do you know what the range is? Because we're about, 200 miles or so up in the sky.
Let me see. Let me give you the other one. Give me a moment. I'm going to go get that password.
Yeah, we'll just take the password to your private one.
Okay.
But we won't get into anything, I promise.
Okay, no, you're fine. It's, the other one is...
Well, is this for residents?
The free one, yes.
Well, no, the one you're giving me the password to, what's that for?
Oh, no. For us.
Oh, geez, okay. Yeah, I don't want any trouble, I've had enough trouble getting passwords. I don't need another visit from the feds,
No.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Maybe I should just hang up right now.
Okay.
Because yeah, okay. Next call on the list, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, but I'll try the free one again.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Mm-hmm,
Thank
bye.
you, ma'am. Thank you for attempting
no
to serve your
problem. No
country,
problem.
even though I wouldn't let you.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, I guess I should be kind of careful these days, ever since the incident. But that was nice of her. I don't know if she, really caught that I was up in space. And I don't even know what else to say to people. I dropped a socket wrench.
Need their Wi-Fi password.
Thank you for calling. This is Melina.
Hey, Milena. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendelton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station up in space.
Okay.
And, I was wondering, you guys allow satellite dishes there, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got way too many satellite dishes, and every time we fly over your apartment building, it causes all this interference. Because there's just too many satellite dishes on the building. Are you aware of this?
Is this a joke?
No. Why would I joke about this?
Because it sounds like a joke.
Oh, well, no, I'm not joking. I'm calling you from the International Space Station. And every day at this time, we're over your apartment building for about an hour, and it just really messes up our communications up here.
Okay.
I can't get on Imgur or anything.
Okay.
Is there any way you could shut all those off, though? Maybe just from, 1 p.m. there, Florida time?
No, we wouldn't be able to do that.
Why not?
Because we have no control over residents' satellites.
Well, most apartments don't even let people put satellites up.
Well, actually, there's plenty of apartments around here that let people put them up.
Yeah, but when you let people put them up, then it interferes with our space station. We can't get on the internet.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you want me to do about that.
I want you to go out there and start yanking them off the building. Set up a new policy or something,
I can't do that. I'm sorry.
I don't see why not. Do you hate your country? Are you a terrorist or something?
No, and that's very mean. Please don't ever call me that.
Okay, well, you're the one laughing at me, and this is a serious problem. We're up here trying to do science shit, and we can't even send the results back to the home base. We're right over Florida.
So what is this science shit that you're trying to do?
That's top secret confidential information, and maybe you
I
are a
can
terrorist.
get, all of this clearance, I'm not ripping anything down. I need, specific certifications on what is going on in order for me to personally go out there and rip these things down.
We're not going to tell you what we're doing up here.
And I never want to pay taxes again.
Since you're a known terrorist.
Oh, God.
I'm glad you find this amusing. I haven't been able to get on Imgur in 45 minutes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bullshit.
Maybe one more 45
Bullshit. Yeah.
And it'll work.
Okay, whatever. We're going to beam microwaves down and just disable them ourselves. We'll use the EMP pulse.
Okay.
All right.
Well, then you're going to have a lot of angry residents.
Yeah, well, not my problem. What are they going to do, come up here and yell at me?
That's right.
I don't think so.
They might.
All right, well, I'll whatever you terrorist guys say. Hang up the phone.
Oh, I don't know why.
Because I said so. I can't disconnect from this end.
Listen, I don't take orders from you, sir. You are not my boss.
I'm a lieutenant, motherfucker.
And what the hell does that mean to me?
So what are you? You're just a fucking civilian.
That's right.
So you know
God
what?
Damn it, I have some kind of something or another somewhere.
You know what?
Here.
Fuck you. There, I hung up on her.
Feisty lady there. So this idea came from Tim Riggy, or I don't know, I forget how he pronounces it. I only know how he spells it, but Tim Riggy, that's what I'm going to call him. He said he wanted me to call up apartment buildings as Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton, just so I can name the show Lieutenants from Hell. Good one, Tim Riggy. Looks like I still have a few minutes left before I need to call Jessica back, so that she can tell me she now realizes this is a joke, and I'm full of crap, which is something a terrorist would say.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling London Town Apartments.
Hi there. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station up in space.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yes, yep. We're passing overhead right now. We're about 200 miles up in space, right above your apartment.
You're 200 miles up in space,
Yep.
right above our apartment.
Yep.
Are you listening to this?
More or less.
The space station calling us. Yes, how can we help you, sir?
Well...
Can you see us?
Oh, no, come on, don't be ridiculous. We don't have binoculars up here. But,
I know, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We're actually, we're beaming, you have satellite dishes there. You let your residents have satellite dishes?
We're very restrictive, but yes, we do. We have a couple of them.
Okay, because
we have satellite dishes, yeah.
for the past hour, we've been beaming high-powered microwaves down at your building, just blanketing the entire property in microwave beams.
Okay.
And those satellite dishes are reflecting the microwaves back up at us and causing all kinds of interference.
I see.
So is there any way you could get those down, like take those down real quick?
He says that satellite dishes, they're beaming microwave waves at us from up there, and those satellite dishes are beaming them back, and they want them removed.
Yeah, it sucks.
Is this for real, or is this a joke?
Oh yeah, no, it's completely real. It's something we do. Like every day around this time, we pass overhead over your building.
Every day?
Yeah, we're orbiting the Earth, so every day at this exact time we're right above your apartment building.
I'm gonna let you speak to our manager.
Okay.
Just one moment.
Hi, this is Kay.
Hey, Kay. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton from the International Space Station.
Huh.
Yep. I know it's weird to get a call from an astronaut, but
yeah.
we have phones up here too,
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah. Well, thank you, I guess.
How did you get the number? You did 411,
Yeah, we can call.
Directory?
I mean, we have internet and everything, but like right now we don't because we're beaming microwaves down like all over your building. We're just beaming high-powered microwaves at everything on your property.
Mm-hmm.
But where the satellite dishes are, it's beaming it back up at us, and it's causing all kinds of interference.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, why are you beaming microwaves down at us?
It's just kind of an experimental thing we're doing. We're just trying to figure out the effects on various materials, like roofing materials and grass and trees. So we're just we've been, like, for the past 30 days, we've been concentrating only on your apartment building. Like, every day that we pass over, we just beam high-powered microwaves. It's safe.
Wow.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I'm not going to come down with brain cancer because of this?
No, not brain cancer.
Okay. So we only have, can you tell how many we have?
No, we can't really see. And, yeah, they were going to send someone to drive over there, but they didn't have the budget.
Okay. So we have very few, so we should be able to identify them fairly quickly.
Okay.
So they need to be disabled.
Yeah, if they could just turn them off. Like right now, like your time, it's like 1:15, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, if you could just turn them off from like noon until maybe 2 p.m. That's the only time we're over, like right above your apartment building and beaming these high-powered, dangerous microwaves.
Right. Uh-huh. Okay. So how long will you be doing this experiment?
We're thinking like another 30 days, but possibly forever.
Possibly forever. Well, that is super cool that we're going to be part of the experiment that you're going to, publish one day in some awesome, astronaut journal?
I assume so. I just follow orders. I'm just a lieutenant, that's all.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
have you noticed any issues down there? Like the grass hasn't turned blue or anything?
No. We haven't grown extra appendages.
Okay,
that's none of the animals are acting strangely, so,
Have you noticed ghosts? Have they been visible?
No, we have seen no apparitions.
Okay, because, sometimes those microwaves, you don't know what's going to happen with them.
Yeah, if we knew what to look for, if you could say, hey, then maybe I could spot some things for you and give some feedback for your experiment.
Okay, well, if anything comes up, you've got my number on caller ID.
Right.
Just ask for Tuck. Just ask for Tuck.
I'm sorry, your name again?
Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton.
Tuck Pendleton.
Yep.
Pendelton. Okay. And you're being serious? Your number's going to be on caller ID?
Oh,
and I can call you.
Yeah, you can Google Lieutenant Tuck Pendelton. You'll see exactly who I am.
Okay, I'm super impressed. So when you come back to Earth, do you plan to come to London town? Part of the experiment? Will there be, like, pictures that you'll need to take, or, you know?
We'll
never meet you.
Probably just the lab people.
Just the lab people?
Yep.
Okay. Darn. Well, we were hoping maybe our names would be mentioned, you know.
Oh, I'm sure it will, one way or another. I mean,
Okay.
depending on how the experiment goes.
Yeah. Well, so I'll be able to get, like, a copy of the reports.
I think
or
it's
the
all
journal.
public information. Like, it's probably all on the NASA website.
On the NASA website?
Yeah, like, you know the NASA channel on TV? If you turn that on, like, right around this time every day, you'll see the microwave beams going down, and we're right over Florida at that time.
I didn't know there was a NASA channel.
Oh, yeah, and it's like cable TV, the NASA channel. It usually just displays the Earth from the space station.
Wow. And from noon to 2, we would be able to see London town from space?
Well, no, not London town, but
Our area.
You just see the microwave beams coming down off of the thing, the magnetron.
The magnetron?
Yep. We got one mounted on the bottom of the space station, a really big one.
Wow. Well, you know, Tallahassee has a super magnet. We have one of the largest high-powered magnets.
That's nice,
in the
honey.
country.
Yeah.
Cool. At FSU.
It's not as big as ours, but yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. Well, so what you should do is take pictures of the inside of the spaceship and your colleagues, and email them to us so that we can see that you really exist.
Okay, yeah, or you could just Google me, because, you know, I don't have time to, like, play your dumb little games.
Oh, that's right. You're you're busy with your experiments.
Yep.
You're correct. This is government money.
I got shit to do up here, lady.
Okay, I got it. I totally understand. All right, so we will go around and see who is causing your interference, and we will take care of it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I really appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
Thank you for serving your country.
I like to do my part.
Yep. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Tuck Pendleton, away!
Away! Okay. Bye-bye.
Man, I couldn't figure out if she was, like, buying it or not. I'm still not sure. It's been, looks like 25 minutes now since I talked to Jessica. So let's give Jessica a quick call, see if she found my socket wrench yet.
Thank you for calling my apartment. This is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica. It's Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton again from the space station.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, did you happen to find that socket wrench?
I did not at all.
Oh, man. Huh, okay.
Yeah, and I walked every, around all of our buildings.
Yeah.
Unless you can let me know exactly where you're seeing it, then I can go see it.
Oh, we've at this point we've passed by, so I can't even look down there anymore with my binoculars, but it seemed like it was out in the middle. I wonder if maybe a resident found it and picked it up. Maybe you maybe you could send out emails or a poster or something, like ask all the residents if they found NASA's socket wrench. It says
I looked around and just didn't see anything.
Okay, well, if it turns up, do you think you could give me a call back at the number on your caller ID?
I don't have a caller ID.
Oh, okay. Well, I have the number here.
Okay.
It's area code 321, and then the phone number is 420-6969. That's the direct line to the space station. Just ask for Tuck.
Oh, okay. When you were looking down, it wasn't in a parking lot. You said it was in the grass.
Yeah, I thought it was it looked like grass from up here.
Yeah. Okay. Because I checked all of my grass areas.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because from space grass is blue and parking lots are more of like a green-gray. So it's hard to tell the difference sometimes.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much for looking. I really appreciate the help.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Sorry I couldn't locate it for you.
It's no problem. Either way, you served your country, and we're very proud of you.
Okay, well, have fun up in space.
Okay, thanks. Have fun down there, not being in space. Must be boring.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Pendleton, away!
I wanted to say crazy things to her, but I just love that she actually believes it. She may be the only one today so far that's believed anything that I said, so that's why I decided not to accuse her of just keeping the socket wrench for herself, so she can put it up on eBay, since that's what we paid the government for it. So that's just great. Jessica believed it. Jessica thinks she talked to an astronaut today. I don't think anyone else actually believed it.
Thank you for calling. Park, this is Jabari speaking. I can help you.
Hey, Trabar, this is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station up in space.
Okay.
And like, you know the satellite dishes that you have on your building?
No, I do not.
Oh, well, you know, like your tenants there, they have satellites, right? Like Dish TV and all that? Direct TV?
Some do.
Well, like they're all pointing kind of like southwest right now, and we're beaming high-powered lasers down and trying to hit the satellite dishes. And like we're trying to bounce them off of those satellites to destroy an asteroid that's heading toward Earth. And like, is there any way you could get out there and just readjust all the satellites to be more like due west instead of, you know, toward the south?
I'm sorry. Who is this and what's going on? Is this a joke or?
Oh, no, I'm not joking. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station, and we're currently we're orbiting the Earth. We're about 200 miles or so up. You know,
we can't do that. I'm sorry.
Well, no, this is kind of an important thing. We've been beaming lasers down, like high-powered lasers.
But I'm sorry, but we can't assist.
Look.
You have to make.
Why not? Because if you don't assist, there's going to be an asteroid that's going to hit the Earth.
Okay.
And,
well, if it does, I guess it's our time.
No, it's not. Like, you idiot. We're able to, like, you know, get rid of the.
Right now, I do apologize, but at the moment, I'm currently handling some business here.
Oh,
so
yeah, whatever business you're handling, it's not as important as stopping an asteroid from hitting the Earth. Stupid.
All right, I have to go. I do apologize.
Okay, hey, apologize to whoever you're talking to that they're gonna get. Okay, I didn't want to say die, but you know, basically.
Everybody on the planet's dead, thanks to that guy. I hope he's having second thoughts now. He's like, oh shit, I could have saved the Earth, but you know, I had to work.
I can't go breaking policy or anything.
We're having a great day here. This is Renee speaking, whom I've got the pleasure of speaking with.
Oh, hey there, Renee. This is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station up here in space.
Okay, how can I help you?
And, well, you know how your tenants, they have a satellite TV and they have those dishes mounted up on the roofs?
They're not supposed to have any of those.
Oh, no, we can see a couple. We can see a couple from up here. They're kind of hidden a little bit, like they're... I think they're kind of camouflaged from down there, but up here we can see them just fine because we're in space.
Okay.
And I'm just calling to tell you, like there's at least 3 satellites up there on the buildings. There's 2 on one building and 1 on the other. I think they're breaking the rules.
Okay, we'll get it addressed. Not a problem.
Okay, you may have to, I don't know, fly a drone up there or something. Look at it from the air because you can't really see it from the ground. Or get someone to walk around on the roof. But they're definitely.
I'll talk to my maintenance supervisor. Not a problem.
Okay, they're definitely up there. Let them know. Like it's this is a legit report from Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton on the International Space Station.
Okay, not a problem. Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. I just didn't want people down there breaking the rules.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Take care.
Tuck
Bye-bye.
Pendleton, away! Well, I was going to do the same thing with the asteroid, but they
don't have the things there, so I guess not. But whatever, I'm tired of these space calls anyway. I know last time I did space calls, everyone just complained at me a bunch about it. They're like, your prank calls aren't believable anymore, It's
a great day here at the DJ speaking. How can I help you?
Hey there, this is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm calling you from the International Space Station up here in space.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you today?
Good. What's your name? I'm sorry.
My name is Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton. I'm not a tenant there. What are you typing?
Oh, no, I'm checking something.
Oh, okay. Are you Googling me?
No.
'Cause I'm real.
When we get a phone call, I have to enter your information into the system.
Oh, is this an answering service or is this the actual apartment?
This is the actual apartment.
Oh, I see. Very businesslike there. I'm very impressed.
How can I help you?
I was doing a spacewalk about 30 minutes ago, and I dropped my socket wrench, and I think it landed like right there next to one of your buildings. I can just see it through the trees.
What building would that be?
Well, I'm not too familiar with your apartment building, but there's like a parking lot and an angled sidewalk, like a really weird angled sidewalk. It looks like some sort of a devil pattern, or like a peace sign. I don't know.
Look at my map.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's the church next door. No, it's not there. There's so many trees at your place. It's hard to tell from up here.
Church next door, yeah.
Yeah, but like I dropped a socket wrench. It says property of NASA. It's got it stamped on the side. It's like
what would you want me to do with the socket wrench?
Oh, I can't hear you because I don't know what you're doing.
I said, what would you like me to do with this socket wrench?
Oh, well, is there any way you could see if it's out there? It's like $100,000 socket wrench.
I can have one of my leasing agents go out there and see if it's out there.
That'd be great. I'd really appreciate it because it's an expensive tool, and I feel like an idiot for dropping it. And if they find out, I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's understandable. You don't want NASA to come after you. That's a lot of money.
Yep. It's hard to run in space.
I just sent somebody out there. I'm gonna check for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
How's space doing? How's it up there?
It's pretty cool. Just floating around, doing my science shit. Playing on the internet. It's pretty boring, to be honest.
Weren't you in movies?
Movies? What are you talking about?
I've heard that name before.
Oh, it's almost as if you were Googling me when I first called.
No, not Googling nobody.
No, I've never been in movies. I've been in a few documentaries since I'm such a big shot astronaut. But no, definitely not movies. Oh, wow, I hear you typing. What you typing?
I've been putting you in my system.
Okay.
Letting them know the reason for the call.
What? Can you read it to me? Read your report.
It says, Lieutenant Pendelton called about a wrench. He said he dropped from space.
During a spacewalk. Put that in there, during a spacewalk.
During spacewalk.
Can you write in there to please do not contact NASA directly? Because I don't want to get fired.
Please do not contact NASA directly.
Yep.
Just need the wrench. And where would you like me to send this wrench if it's out there?
You have my number on your caller ID?
Yes. Yes, I do. It's let me see. It's 866.
Yep.
26. Yep.
Yep, that's the one. Hey, so we're orbiting the Earth, and every day around this same time, from noon till 2. Oh wait, no. What time is it there? Like from 10 to noon. Wait, no, you're in Florida. Whatever. Anyway, I could lower a bucket from space, and you could just throw it in there, and I'll pull it back up.
And I just got a question because, if you do lower something down here, that wouldn't mess up anything with, planes flying because,
well,
people that do,
Not my problem. I just need to get my wrench back. Wrench is more expensive than those planes, probably.
No, those planes actually cost millions and millions of dollars. I know
Okay, well, look,
You
I just
know.
don't want to get fired, okay? And that wrench is worth about $100,000. I saw the invoice for it.
You saw the invoice for it?
Yeah, when they ordered it, it's like almost $100,000 for that thing.
Did this come out of your pocket?
Well, it will if I lose it. You know, it's government spending. That's how it works.
Yeah,
It's
that's definitely how it works.
expensive wrench. If you find it, maybe you could just like go to Home Depot and get one for me, and I'll just write on it with a Sharpie, property of NASA.
You probably wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
You probably would not have that.
Probably not.
So how much you said this wrench costs?
$100,000.
Do you know how much a A380 costs?
No, I'm not a pilot, so how would I?
I mean, you know, you said that this wrench should probably cost more than a plane, but an A380 actually costs $428 million.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm not a scientist. I'm just a lieutenant. I don't know how this shit works.
Right.
I would think something from space, though, is more expensive than, like, a stupid airplane. Stupid people on it. I mean, think about all the people that would die in the airplane and, like, all the money that they would leave behind to their kids and everything. That probably adds up to more. So basically, I'm stimulating the economy if my bucket takes down a few jetliners. We need
You're not, you know, related to Dennis Quaid, are you?
I gotta go.
Okay, you have a great day.
I'm hanging up now. Crap, you guys. You figured it out.
I think the space calls are over forever. Dennis Quaid is the guy that played Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton in the amazing 1980s movie called Inner Space that every single one of my listeners, I'm sure, has seen at this point. So I think we should finish up this list by... Oh, by the way, like, I just noticed this. Like, I've been telling everyone I can see them from space. And this list that Shane Yo on the show Yo sent me actually has a Google Maps link on every single entry on here. So I can click on it and I can look at their apartment building from space. I can't believe I didn't notice that before. I could have looked at all the satellite dishes. By the way, this whole dropping my socket wrench from space thing is actually an idea of David Hilton's. I think that was on Facebook. He posted that. He wrote, "You know, those astronauts are all Percy peeping Toms. Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton should warn owners that he dropped his binoculars in their lawns," which he's actually talking about homeowners. I'm going to leave that idea in my idea list and do that some other day. But that's why I was mentioning binoculars, probably, because I saw this thing on my notes page. Thanks, David.
Cameron at Woodcrest. This is Brittany speaking. May I help you?
Hey, Brittany. I'm a tenant here, and I just had a question.
Yes.
We've put carpet all over our walls and ceiling in the living room.
You say you did?
Yeah. We like the same type of carpet that you have on the floor. We put all over the walls. We went to the carpet store. We completely carpeted the walls and the ceiling in all of the living room and kitchen area and the hallway and part of the entryway.
Okay, hang on. So I missed something. You said there is caulking all over?
No, not caulking. Don't be gross. Carpet. You know, like carpet on the floor?
Carpet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We've completely carpeted. It looks like one of those old 70s vans, you know, with all the carpeting, the shag carpeting everywhere.
Okay.
We put carpet all over the ceiling and the walls, in the kitchen, and in the living room.
You guys did that?
Yeah, we've already done it. And I just wanted to find out, can we get a discount on the rent maybe this month and next, or we could split it up between several months?
Wait, I'm totally confused.
Well,
What's your apartment?
What I'm saying is we paid a lot of money for this. We paid over $1,500 for all this new carpet.
Who told you to do that?
Oh, we did it ourselves. It's because of this machine we created. We needed carpet on the walls and the ceilings.
So are you serious? What's your apartment number?
Well, I'm just... well, we're in apartment 102.
Apartment 102.
Yep, but I wanted to find out, can you guys, like, can we get, like, a discount on our rent to help pay for all the carpet? We could split it up between several months.
So what's your name?
My name is Roy.
Roy. And who are you calling?
You?
Okay, and you know this is correct?
Yeah, of course, on road.
Okay. And you put carpet on the ceilings, the walls, you said.
Yeah, in all of the living room and all of the kitchen, we just carpeted every surface. And there's a good reason for it, because we created this machine. It changes the gravitational pull in the apartment. So sometimes we'll wake up and we're just walking around on the walls and stuff.
So this is a joke, right?
No, it's not a joke, ma'am. I just wanted to find out if you guys would help.
So you said you put carpet on the walls, on the ceiling,
Yep.
doors, in the floor.
Yeah, over the refrigerator, the oven.
And what was your name again?
Who's that asking? Like, why is she listening in on our call?
Because this is a property manager.
You are?
She is the property manager. That's why she asked.
Why doesn't she talk to me instead of just, like, listening in the background like a creep?
Okay. So,
Are you out of
what would you like
breath?
for me to do?
I just wanted to find out, can we split it up between, like, several months, and you guys could just pay for maybe just at least half the carpet, because it's probably improved the value, and it's, like, good carpet. It's, like, really nice carpet.
Okay, yeah, I don't think we'll do that.
Why
and then
not?
tell me your apartment number again.
101.
101 is not an apartment. What building are you in?
E.
E101?
Yep, E like I.
Okay, are you home right now?
Yeah, but you can't come in right now.
Okay, when can I come by?
I'm not asking you to come. Well, what, do you just want to see how nice it looks?
Yes, I do. This sounds very interesting.
Okay, but, like, can you, like, I hear her in the background. Can you tell her to shut the fuck up real quick?
Okay, I'm going to hang up, okay?
Well, no, you want a time to come by? I need time to power down the machine.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
Tell that guy in the background to shut the fuck up. I think I was on speaker or something. Like, they were all just yelling at me. I hate being yelled at. And I don't know how high Axpa was when he submitted this idea to me, but he said he wanted me to do wall-to-ceiling carpeting because the machine you created has changed the gravitational pull in the apartment, and now the wall is the ceiling. Sounds good to me. I think I want to try that at least one more time.
The number you have dialed is not in...
Well, darn it, that's the end of that list. Thank you, Shane Yo on the show, Yo. I don't know if I was supposed to say that last part, but whatever. And thank you, Holden Martins Johnson, for the last list. I'm still confused about these other numbers you sent, but I think I'm not going to call them for two reasons. One, because it's local to me, and I try to not prank things within the state of Oregon, since that's where I live. But at least your number was the one person that actually believed the whole space station thing. Jessica was out there searching for my socket wrench, if you know what I mean.
This call may be recorded or monitored for training and quality purposes.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling community. My name is Pilar. How can I help you today?
Hey, Pilar. I'm a tenant here, and I'm having kind of a problem. I've been in Vegas, and I was at this bedbug convention.
Oh,
and
okay.
Like, I guess I took some of them back with me because the whole apartment just has all these bed bugs. I mean, it could be a coincidence. I don't think I'm necessarily responsible for this.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just at a convention in Vegas for bed bug enthusiasts.
Okay. Let's see here. What's your apartment number?
And they're not from my bed bug aquarium. Like, that's completely sealed up, and it's in my bedroom, and they cannot get out. So it's not from those. Like, I only have less than 100 in there, and I counted them all. They're all accounted for. So they're not they're not mine. I think maybe they came from another tenant.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make sure I notate your account.
Oh, thank you so much.
Not a problem
I
at all.
just breed the bed bugs. I'm a professional. I wouldn't let them out.
Yes, absolutely.
But I mean, this whole apartment is just totally infested. Have you had other complaints from other tenants?
No, not so far. What's your apartment number?
I'm in 107.
Okay, that way I can double check and have some of our people check that out and kind of see if they've had any.
Your people. Okay.
I'm sorry. Our what's the right word I'm looking for? My mind just kind of tapped out.
It's
for a
okay.
minute.
I'm high too.
It's contractors.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
contractors.
Those people.
Yes. Yes, those people. Yes, sir. Okay, not a problem. I'll go ahead and notify my assistant manager.
Okay. Is there any way they could just not come in my apartment though? At all?
Not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. I
Okay.
can't make that call.
Like, do you guys know about the carpeting thing we did? It wasn't me, it was my
No.
roommate Axpa. Because he like in the living room and the kitchen, he carpeted. Like he actually went and bought carpet and paid to have people carpet all of the walls and the ceiling in the kitchen and the living room area.
Okay.
So they're completely carpeted, like the floors, ceilings, walls, everything.
Okay.
So I just don't want. I hope you guys don't mind that. It's because of this.
I mean, it's as long as it's back when you move out, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, all the glue.
I don't really know.
All the glue will probably still be on the walls, but we can take the carpet unless you want us to leave it. I mean, looks kind of cool, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm a audio engineer on the side and whatnot, so I get it.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
Has any of the neighboring tenants complained about the gravitational pull in their apartments? Like just things falling off of shelves?
Not that I'm aware of.
He's got this thing in the center of the living room. I don't really understand it. My roommate Axpa built it, but it changes the gravitational pull in the apartment. So sometimes we can walk around on the walls as if it's the floor, and that's why the carpet's there.
Oh wow.
Yep.
That's interesting.
But we can make sure.
That is interesting.
Yeah, we can turn it off. Like we just need about 2 hours to power it down.
I see. Let's we'll probably end up just setting a date.
Okay. I think the carpet also acts like a buffer, so it doesn't interfere with the apartments next door and pull all their shit out of the cabinets and stuff.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it'd have to be very strong.
Oh, it is. It's really strong. We've had to basically nail everything down and glue everything to the counters.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll ask him to get in contact with you here today, and that way they can set up an appointment time.
Okay, yeah.
To get some contact.
Tell them not to just don't just come in because that could be a mess if they open the door and the machine is turned on.
I understand.
They could get sucked in.
I got you. Okay. Well, not a problem at all. I appreciate you calling us and letting us know and giving us a heads up. And you'll be expecting a phone call and or email.
Okay. Great.
Pretty soon here.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Goodbye. Bye. Damn, this gravitational machine thing fucking with my phone calls and stuff. There, Axpa, are you happy? Your machine has totally confounded some guy at an apartment building. And that one was actually submitted by someone, they didn't really put a name, but their email address says their name is KFC something. Maybe he doesn't want me to say his name, but he submitted this. He said, animals you were breeding or lots of disgusting, dangerous insects got out and are wreaking havoc in your apartment. You love them as pets and don't want them to be killed. And that was the phone number of an apartment building that guy used to live at. So thank you, KFC person who submitted this. You just caused the guy to make the weirdest report that he's ever had to make during his 2 years of working there.
Good afternoon, Buckingham Square. This is Sharon. How can I help you?
Hey, Sharon. I'm a tenant here at Buckingham Square.
Okay.
And we have a little bit of a problem.
Okay.
It's just with the water reservoir. We've turned the entire living room into a giant water reservoir. It's basically kind of like a swimming pool inside the house, but it's all enclosed, so it's okay.
God, what unit are you in?
107, I think.
107. Is that a townhouse?
1107?
Wait, 107.
Gee. I don't know. Andre didn't put the apartment number down on the submission.
Okay, wait a second. What's the address of the building? What's the name?
My name is Roy. But I wouldn't be on the lease.
All right, who's on the lease?
Jerry, I guess. I don't know. People just kind of come and go here. I'm just subletting from this lady that she says she's the The person
You're subletting? You're subletting?
Yeah, well, she runs an Airbnb here in this unit, but it's the apartment numbers are confusing because she's got them all labeled inside here too. Like the bathroom is unit A7.
Oh my God! Hold on. There's somebody here that's running an Airbnb.
An Airbnb.
It's someone that rents out rooms. Well, yeah, but meantime, they have a reservoir in their living room.
Well, the reservoir is cool because it's actually generating free electricity. Like, you guys pay for the water, right?
Wait, you've got to be joking with me. This is. Is this?
No, I wouldn't joke. I'm a Christian, ma'am. Like, do you guys pay for the water here?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, yeah, we just run this. We run water into this water reservoir constantly, and we use that to power a turbine, which pays for most of the electricity.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're saving us money then, and thank you for calling.
Well, no, I'm saving us money, not you, because you guys pay for the water. We're converting water into electricity. It's a hydroelectric plant.
That's great. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you approve.
That's good to know. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks for calling Buckingham Square.
I'm recording this phone call, and I've now got official permission from you to do this.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
It's a water reservoir. It's like a hydroelectric plant I've created in the living room in my Airbnb unit. Unit L6. That lady, she sounded just like the lady in the Free Water song, sort of, if I remember correctly. The one that's like, yeah, I've never heard anything this crazy in my entire life. Oh yeah, that was the urinal lady, wasn't it? Sounded a little bit like Judge Judy. Anyway, that one was from Andre, and he said, hey Brad, please do a Tenants from Hell prank on this apartment complex. They think they are so fancy. Tell them that you made a fort in one of the carports, and that's where you live, and you're having a plumbing problem. Shit, I didn't see his idea. That sounds kind of fun. Thanks, Andre. Hey, look, on this next one, it's from someone whose name appears to be Kid That Said Do More Flip All the Switches. That's his name. And he says, hey Brad, I prank called my old apartment complex and they were being a bitch. So I want you to call them, do whatever you want here, is the phone number, and then there's the phone number, do it please, cause they were being bitches. And hers a house number you can use, 539, apartment F. Thank you, Brad. And there's a cute little smiley face right after that. So, okay, Kid That Said to do more flip all the switches. Maybe I'll use Andre's idea.
I'm Cindy.
Hey, Cindy. I'm a tenant here, and I'm having a little bit of a problem with the plumbing.
Okay. What's the apartment number?
Well, it's not an apartment number so much. Like, you know where the dumpster is?
Yes.
Or, I've been living behind there, like, kind of in a blanket fort type thing.
What dumpster? What building?
Building 16.
Okay, behind the dumpster, there's a problem?
Yeah. Well, I've been using the water from, one of the outdoor faucets, and I don't know if it's just gotten too cold out or something, but the water's all frozen up, and I can't even wash my hands after I pee.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. Okay, so what apartment are you? You're not in an apartment, or you are in an apartment?
No, I'm not in an actual apartment. I'm in sort of a blanket fort that I've constructed behind the dumpster area. And I've been living back there for the past few months, and I've been using the water from one of the outdoor faucets. I buried the hose underground. I thought that would keep it warm enough. And I didn't even think it was below freezing yet out there, but I don't know if the hose froze up, or did you guys shut my water off?
Well, if you're not a tenant, then you shouldn't be using my water.
Well, I don't use that much of it, though. I just use a little bit of water, a little bit of electricity.
Where are you getting electricity from?
I ran a wire from one of the light posts.
Which light post?
One that's here close to the dumpster. It's just running down the back of the pole, that's all. I plugged in one of those light socket things that has a plug on the side and just ran the wire down there,
You're kidding, right?
Whoa, why can't I hear you now? Hello?
Are you kidding?
Hello? I'm having a hard time hearing you. It's like we...
You are
there
joking, right?
No, I would not kid about something like this. I just, I need my water on. I don't know what happened to my water.
Well, apparently it's not your water. It's my water that you're not paying for.
Oh, you don't own water. Water belongs to the earth. You can't just sell water. Like, don't you guys...
water belongs to the property. You're using private water.
Yeah, but you provide water to the people on the property, and I live on the property. Like, you guys pay for the water, right?
What apartment do you live?
I already explained to you. I don't live in an apartment. I live in a kind of a...
Then you don't live on my property.
Well, you don't have to be a bitch about it. I'm just trying to get
Okay.
my water going, that's all.
Well, we're not going to turn the water on.
Okay, well, I'll just find another hose and hook it up somewhere else.
Not on my property.
Oh, yes, I will. There's
Oh, no,
nothing
thank
you can
you.
do about it. I have squatters' rights.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Apparently, you don't know how the law works. I've been here.
You don't either.
I've been here for like 2 months, and this is bullshit if I can't even get basic water. The place is like a flop house.
Unbelievable.
We'll leave a shitty review for her on Yelp. See how she likes that. Man, the guy that submitted that, he was right. What a bunch of bitches that work there. Who she thinks she is?
Hey, Brad. This is Court from Tally.
Hey.
While everybody's claiming usernames or nicknames or whatever you want
What
to
the hell
call
is that about?
I want to claim Pa Bell. That's P as in phone, A as in R, Bell. Like,
Okay.
So instead of Ma Bell, like the Bell telephone
That's a
company.
good one. You know, I actually know a Pa Bell, or at least I used to know a Pa Bell back in the 90s. I don't know if you're him.
Pa Bell, because I'm a guy. And also, I'm the one who sent in that prank call. A few episodes back, you gave credit to that guy, the Pizza Hut prank call. You gave credit to someone else.
Did I?
And I was the one who sent that in.
Oops.
So
Sorry.
yeah. Bye, Brad.
Sorry. I'm glad you're not too upset about it. I don't remember which one you're talking about, but I just read what's in the emails. I don't know how I could have made that mistake. Are you sure you're not just making it up, trying to take credit for someone else's prank?
Hey, Brad.
People
User
like you.
fan with a PH. What you doing?
Hey.
I know. You'll probably never hear
just
this
stuff.
voicemail.
I hear all the
can't believe they
voicemails.
gave you 15 years, man. And maximum security, that's ridiculous.
Yep.
It's been what?
But I snuck my computer in my butthole, and here I am, still doing prank calls.
God, it's been what, 2 years since you put out a show now? I've listened to all your shows about 4 or 5 times.
Oh, I get it.
I miss you, man. I
Thanks.
miss your laugh. I miss your. I don't know. I miss your penis. I
Okay,
hope
this is
you
getting weird. I'm gonna
get out
stop your
early.
voicemail
I don't know
now.
if you ever can. You never really said. Sunshine's doing a really good job. She's a sweetheart. She fills in pretty good for you for the show, but it's just not the same.
Yeah.
And you probably, I don't even know if you know, Rappy is back. He did a couple shows when Sunshine, couldn't.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. You probably never hear this voicemail.
Probably not.
I won't even
I'll probably
remember your
die in
password
prison,
when get
you
out,
know.
But love you, Brad. I hope you're doing okay.
Thanks. You too.
RB, it's Nick Vivid. What's going on,
Holy
man?
shit.
Hey, so with daylight savings time this past week, right?
Yep.
I had 3 clocks that needed to be manually adjusted. I was guessing how many you got, knowing that you're an old school phone freak. You probably have like 4 or 5 at least.
Yeah.
So I'm
pretty
gonna
much.
bet 4 and over. And if you have any less than that, then I lose. So how many clocks do you have to manually reset every time there's a time change?
Oh,
Go.
Okay. Let me think. I still have an old school FM AM alarm clock radio next to my bed. I don't ever use it as an alarm clock or a radio, but it's there. I had to reset it. There's another one in the, not in the situation room, but in the next room over, the office type area. And I have a clock in there just because it's this cool LED clock that has different colors on each LED, and I just think it looks cool. And that one's been blinking forever from a power failure earlier this year. So I didn't even bother resetting that one. It's wrong already. And then there's a digital clock in the living room. I definitely have to reset that one. And there's the microwave clock in the kitchen, which I haven't touched yet. That one always gets reset anyway. I just never bother with that one. I just ask Alexa what time it is when I'm in the kitchen. And then, of course, there's my car. My car doesn't reset itself, so there's another one. So technically 5 that I should be resetting, but I actually only reset 3 of them this year. So there's kind of a difference between how many I have to reset and how many I actually do reset. The answer is either 3 or 5, so I guess there's no way for you to determine which of us is the winner. Oh well.
Hi, Brad. Strange Orange here. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. Just want to say sorry for the first voicemail I left. I kind of messed it up because your beep caught me off guard. It was a little too fast. But
I'm playing them backwards, so I haven't even heard it.
I just want to say that I've been meaning to clean up my apartment for a long time, and I'm finally getting around to it. And thanks for making such great shows to listen to while I am doing so. Anyways, love you. Bye.
You're welcome. It's nice of you to be a tenant from heaven. That's another prank idea that someone said to me recently. I forget who, but I wrote it down, and I'm going to do this eventually one of these days. But they want me to call up apartment buildings and just do really nice things that they would really appreciate and call the show Tenants from Heaven. Get it? Because it's the opposite of hell. It's a good one. I just listened to his previous voicemail, and it's just him gasping in surprise and hanging up. I won't play that because I don't want to embarrass him.
November is inventory time. So right now, Statler Toyota is making the best deals of the year on all 1985 model Toyotas.
Oh, yay.
You won't find a better car at a better price with better service anywhere in Hill Valley. That's Statler Toyota in downtown Hill Valley. And don't forget to tell them Copper Dan sent you.
Okay, thanks, Copper Dan. I'm going to go there and get my old Jeep Hover converted, I
Hey
think.
Brad, what you doing?
Hey.
It's Gordon yet again, and this time I actually have a proper reason to call. I want you to play another one of my prank calls this time. I put it up on the Facebook group about a couple of weeks ago, and it got a handful of positive comments, so logically I thought it must be worth getting on the Snowplow show, obviously. It's definitely better than those hang up the phone calls from a few months ago, if you recall, and since you played those, you therefore have to play this one. Simply have to. It's relevant to the recent shows because it was done using complaints board numbers, some idiots who put their numbers up on them. And I issued this woman a selfish bitch fee, similar to the stupid bitch fee you like to slap women with often, but it's a slight variant. She had a selfish attitude towards Hurricane Irma, affecting the enjoyment of her and her husband's cruise with Carnival Cruise Lines.
Yep.
It ends with her and her husband.
Well, geez, you're going to give away the whole thing. Here, I'll just play the call. Settle down. Jesus Christ. Here you go. I found it.
Hello?
Hi, Sabrina. Is that Sabrina?
Yes, this is her.
Oh, great. Hi, Sabrina. This is Russell Johnson calling from Carnival Cruise Lines. We recently, well, in fact, yesterday, we noticed your complaint on the complaints board, and we're very concerned by it, so we would like to get this resolved if possible.
Okay.
So could you just confirm the exact situation? I've got it up here on my screen. I think I understand exactly what's going on here, and I don't think this should be a problem. But could you just reconfirm what it is you would like us to do, just for confirmation?
Well, I'm not really sure because we went on the cruise.
Oh.
It just, like I said in the thing, yeah, I mean, that wasn't the cruise we wanted to go on,
Oh,
and
God,
we went on it, and I wasn't happy. Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
dear.
it's kind of sad that we spent $2,000 on a cruise and had to go on an itinerary that I did not choose. You know, I wouldn't have spent $2,000 to go somewhere that you guys chose for us. So I mean, the whole thing was really, really bad.
Okay.
To be honest, the last port was Cozumel, and for whatever reason, all of our excursions were canceled. So that was a waste of a port.
I'm sure she had a terrible time.
Was really bad, actually.
Yeah. Well, Hurricane caused a lot
I
of
don't really
issues.
understand. Yeah, my question is, why couldn't we have just gotten cruise credit and later went on the cruise that we initially planned for and paid for?
You should
is
be.
my question. Why did
Yes.
they make us? Yeah, why
Yes.
did they do that?
Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. I do apologise for that. I'm going to see if I can get you the refund. Anyway.
Okay, well, yeah, thank you. I mean, and then it was kind of like hard to talk to anybody. I had to send emails.
Wow, he
like,
says that, and she just keeps up with the attitude.
stressful and
Listen
not
to her.
how I want to spend my vacation.
Honestly, yes, I can
gonna
imagine.
keep complaining.
I mean, nothing compared to the people who actually got seriously hurt or got their lives
Yeah,
destroyed
yeah,
by the
yeah,
hurricane.
of Thank course,
you.
Massively more
Of
serious
course.
than that. Yeah, that sounds awful. I mean, yeah.
She's worried about her dumb little $2,000.
Imagine having to lose $2,000 dollars on a cruise that you actually received. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean, you could
really bad.
I mean, you could have been actually involved in a hurricane. You could have had your house destroyed.
Yeah, well,
That'd be
and
nothing
then that's
compared
the
to
thing
this.
too, though. when we were on the cruise, there was a hurricane too,
Yeah,
which is why I didn't want to go either.
Amazing, that,
Yeah,
isn't it?
so it was. Yeah, it was
But
just
look
all
at you.
bad.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Big
Wow.
whiner.
Yeah, I'm just typing a few things in on the system here. Complaining about hurricane as if it was a problem that actually affected you. Want to refund? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I do apologise for this. I can only stress that the hurricane was an act of God, and I hope you do realise we didn't organise it just to mess with you. It was our
No, right, but that's what I was saying. Like, why couldn't we just get cruise credit? Like, we weren't trying to cancel. We weren't trying to get, you know what I mean? We're just trying to go on the cruise that we paid for, not some, you know, second hand or whatever. You know, it's unfortunate for everybody involved in the hurricane, but you know, it is unfortunate. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still want my $2,000.
Yeah.
I had a terrible time on that cruise I took.
Well, you're
Went
okay.
to the wrong places.
It didn't affect you, I hope.
No, I mean, it's just like kind of like uncomfortable, going on it, or through it, rather.
Yeah, it must have been a lot
so
worse.
where do we go from here?
I mean, imagine it must have been a lot worse than actually having your home destroyed. I mean, what were your loved ones going missing, getting washed away in the floods? I mean, that would be awful. But I mean, to end up wasting $2,000 on a cruise, I mean, that's unimaginable. That's so much worse. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Okay.
She's just going along with it.
Yeah, I should be able to issue this. Yeah. I'm afraid we are going to have to charge you a small fee on that. You won't get the entire $2,000 back, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we have to charge you a selfish bitch fee on that.
A what?
We're going to have to charge you a small selfish bitch fee on your refund for being a selfish bitch about the hurricane.
Yep.
Who is this?
This is Carnival Cruise Lines, ma'am.
And you just called me a selfish bitch.
No, well, I guess we kind of are inferring that, but we're not calling you a selfish bitch. We're just saying you are liable to the selfish bitch fee.
It's in the computer. Standard charge.
For being a selfish bitch.
Hello?
Yes, hello, ma'am. As I was saying, you are liable to the selfish bitch fee, I'm afraid.
How much?
How did you get this number?
You submitted it in a complaint to us. This is Carnival Cruise.
No, not to you. Who are you? Who is it? No, it's not Carnival Cruise. Who is it?
As I said, Sabrina, my name is Russell Johnson. I'm calling for...
Whatever, you British prick!
Whoa, there's no need for that. Hey,
Who the fuck is this?
Hey, this is Russell Johnson from Carnival Cruise Lines, and my nationality is no issue. I don't know why you're bringing that up.
Would you call my wife a bitch? You call my wife a bitch?
Hey, calm down. I don't think you quite understand. I'm not
Hey,
calling her
what?
a bitch. Hey, settle down, sir. I'm not calling her a bitch.
Settle down? Are you fucking kidding me?
Who are you? What's your ID number then if you're with Carnival?
You are massively overreacting here. I did not call your wife a selfish bitch. I inferred that she is liable, or you are liable to the selfish bitch fee.
You're a selfish bitch. How about that?
No.
How about you lose two pounds?
Hey, how about you lose a house? How about you lose a house? Hey, I'm really fed up.
Fuck up.
That was a pretty good one, Gordon. You brought up some very valid points in that call. So thanks for sending that one in. That was kind of fun to listen to. There's actually another one in here in the prank call submissions directory thingy, and it's from someone named Jewish Princess. It says, I haven't been in your life for some time now, but I figured I would submit a prank I recently recorded. It was inspired from the complaintsboard.com idea that I decided to see what I could do. I love your show, listen to it every day from work, and maybe someday I won't be so cheap and I'll contribute to your Patreon. Yeah, come on, Jewish Princess, stop being selfish like that lady. I'll charge you a selfish bitch fee. You don't want that. And this one's called Credit Freeze. I don't know who this person is supposed to be.
Hello? Hey, this is Roy with Equifax. I saw that you had a complaint here. I just wanted to take down your information and just submit it to escalate this report. Did I just get your name and what...
Didn't I do an Equifax prank the other day? I wonder if this is like the same
was going
person.
on with the complaint?
Just a minute, I'll let you talk to my husband, okay?
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Equifax. You're calling about your complaint. Yes.
Hi, is this Robert?
Yes, it is.
Oh, hi, this is Roy with Equifax. I saw that you had a complaint with us, and I just wanted to take down your information and what the actual complaint was to see if I could escalate this and resolve this potentially.
Well, I'll tell you what. Monday, I might have to get the credit unfroze to try getting a credit card from Navy Federal Credit Union, but due to my credit having been compromised, I'd want it reinstated immediately, you know.
Okay.
Sounds like
so
he deserves a selfish bitch fee.
You want your credit your credit was frozen and you want it reinstated?
Yeah, my wife has the PIMs from Equifax, right?
Yeah, get those pins from her.
Wait a second, I've already paid $30 for the other two, TransUnion.
Well, you know what? $30 is nothing compared to losing your house,
because
having your loved ones get washed away in the flood.
Make me happy, and then
You selfish
$10
bitch.
to the other one.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Yeah, I have not been happy, and I got my attorney general involved, and he's usually pretty intense. Okay, what do you have, hon?
Uh-oh.
Here's the number. Yes, there's the number.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Do we have it there?
Yes.
Okay. I'll let her do it. So we should be able to release it and then freeze it and then refreeze it immediately, right?
That sounds like a lot of freezing. I mean, how cold is it up there right now?
Pardon me?
What's the weather been like up there recently?
The weather's cold, but I mean, I'm talking about freezing my credit.
Yeah, right. There's a sensor in the card where you could place it outside if it's going to be below 32, and that'll take care of the freezing for you. And then in the morning, when it gets above 32...
Tell you what, I'll let you talk to my wife. My hearing's very poor.
It's a good one.
Okay, sounds good.
It's a good one, Jewish princess.
So what do you want them to do? You want them to
unfreeze it to allow Navy Federal Credit Union...
Put it in the microwave.
All the credit, and then freeze it again.
Okay. Now, did you hear him say that?
Yeah. So, is it frozen right now?
Yes, it is. I have the letter right here, and it was a confirmation of the security freeze.
Okay. So
placed on September 12th.
So basically, if you have like a dish or a bowl, you could just put the card in and just set it outside. And when the morning sun hits, it should unthaw that card, and it should be good to go.
Oh, this is a bunch of bull.
No, there's actually sensors in the card. It's just a security. It's a security measure we take. So if you just
that's believable.
If the early morning sun hits it, just set it due west, or is it east? I think it's east. Yeah, sorry, it's east. I'm referring to my notes here. So if you set it due east, it should take care of it, and it will be unfrozen.
It's only west if you're on the other side of the Mississippi.
This is not Equifax, is it?
Yes, of course it is.
This makes no sense. How can you mean unfreeze the card?
Right. So yeah, if the card...
You're saying put the credit... What credit card?
Well, the account, the Navy Federal account that I'm assuming your husband was referring to, right?
He wants to get a card through there, but they need to get access to the credit report.
Okay, but you said it's frozen right now?
The credit reports are frozen, yes.
Oh, okay.
Everywhere.
So do you have the credit reports, the last one you received from us?
Print it
out. You have like a hard...
We have a letter here saying that a security freeze was placed on the Equifax credit line.
Put it in the microwave.
Oh, okay. All right. So do you know what the weather is going to be like tomorrow there?
Man, she's gone. Click. Just letting you guys know, because you didn't hear the little doot-doot thing that you hear on my show. That was a good one, too, Jewish Princess. I'm glad you guys are having fun with complaintsboard.com. I need to get on there soon and do some more calls. Those were a lot of fun.
Hey, Brad.
The name's Shackleford. Rusty Shackleford.
Hey there.
I haven't called in a while. I know you don't know me, and it's a comedy podcast. You don't like it when people get all serious and sentimental
Cut
on
it
the
the
voicemail.
fuck out,
but
Rusty.
I just wanted to say thank you for always being there for us.
You're
The Snowplow
welcome.
Show is the one thing I can always go to whenever I'm feeling down, and your show always helps to boost my mood.
Aw.
I've heard
Hopefully you're not one of those people that hates the Lieutenant Tuck Pendleton calls. Or you're going to be really pissed off today.
other listeners out there say they're dealing with depression and other hardships in life.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why they
just
just don't try being happy. Why don't they just stop being depressed?
help us get through the tough times,
So
and I
easy.
hope we always will. You're like 20 years older than me, but I want to die before I get old, so I don't outlive you or your amazing prank calls.
Aw.
All right, thanks for the laughs, Brad.
Thanks,
You're
Rusty.
like the Nelson Mandela of prank callers now.
I'm totally going to look up who Nelson Mandela is, because I don't know. I'm not educated. Who the fuck is that?
Hi, Brad. It's the guy from Canada. I'm glad you didn't go to jail. Okay, love you. Bye.
Me too. Jail would have been so inconvenient.
If you're doing that, I have those calls, so you say that when we're on air, and then just get them
Yep.
a bucket. And
Okay.
Then,
Something about a
you
bucket.
say that you need them to fill it with air. So then you can
Turn
send
up
it
the
back
treble.
to IFS. Oh, yeah, so you
Stop being such a
from
Megan
ISIS,
Trainer.
And that's what the acronym is. Right.
Something about an
Yeah.
acronym. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm turning this one off. You guys, stop using payphones to leave voicemails. Or
Hey, this is the photo lab from Walmart in Jasper, Alabama. Somebody did a poster here for, his name's Brad Carter, back in
Brad?
August, and you might have forgotten about it, but it needs to be picked up by...
Okay, let me delete that one. I've called enough photo labs lately. Oh, look, here's another one. Man, these things last forever.
Hey, Roy, it's Lard Lord from the city of Albany. Just to let you know, we're going to be setting up a homeless camp in your yard
Okay.
as part of your community service.
In that yard out there that I have. You know, my
You're gonna
yard.
need to tap into your
I totally have a
utilities,
yard.
your water, your electricity, your internet connection,
I don't pay for water, so
your
whatever.
Wi-Fi. Whatever that costs won't be coming out of your restitution, though.
Darn it.
So anyway,
Okay.
have a good day.
I'm fine with it.
See you
Whatever.
later. Bye.
I think there's a few homeless people living out there anyway, so.
Brad Carter. This is Elvis.
Hey, Elvis.
Hi, Brad Carter.
Okay,
We
bye.
love you.
Wow, that was disturbing.
Hey, Brad, Mr. Tomato Head.
Hey.
I'm driving to Chicago, and I've got a PLA, a snowplow show marathon going here.
Yeah.
And I want to say I love that voice changer that when you change it, I think it was your last episode.
Me
4,
too.
9, 14,
Ooh, it's great.
you were
I love
changing
it.
to the officer, whatever, real deep voice.
Officer Mahoney.
Mr. Tomato Head
Mr.
hasn't ever given me
Tackleberry.
but he's got one for you now.
Hey, Brad,
You
it's
should,
Nico.
when you're talking to people,
That's my Nico voice.
slowly change your voice from your normal to
That's a good idea.
to
I should do
deep
that.
as you're screwing with them,
Yup.
and see how many people recognize it.
I'll do it. I'll start doing that on the shows and see if you guys
So,
notice.
Anyways, I'd love if you do it.
You'll think
Thank you.
my
Keep up the great work.
my balls are dropping during this episode.
All right, don't delete this. Wait, Brad, don't delete this. All right.
Okay.
I want to make a deal. All right.
I like how you're calling in anonymous on this one. Like you're trying to fool me by not having your real phone number displayed
I have
anymore.
150 ruble saxophone lesbian right
Jerk.
here. I will give this saxophone lesbian to you. Keep in mind, 50 rubles right here. I will give this saxophone lesbian to you. And
I'm pretty sure this is
you will have
the
to
kid from BoJack
not,
Horseman
delete
that was
my
dating
voicemail,
the kitten
all right,
lady.
Brad, the deal must be sealed, Brad. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now before I get arrested for this one, for this voicemail. Thanks for calling in.
Hey, Arby, it's your old acquaintance Ron from the St. Louis 2600 and Fazoli's at
Hey there.
Club. I
What
just
you
calling to see
doing?
if you found my Ameritech pager in the back of your car. I think it fell out when you drove me to my friend's
Crap.
car one time after
I
one
sold
of the meetings.
that car
Hoping you could look and see
back
if
in
it's still
2001.
back Let me know if you find it. Would really appreciate it. My dad is still going to kill me.
Yep.
Anyway, I need to get
that.
back to work. The old whack-off boots on the east side aren't going to mop themselves, you know.
That's true.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I'll give the new owner of that car a call and see if maybe they found it. Hey, that's a good idea for prank calls. I should start calling people that have bought a car recently. Be like, hey, I left my weed pipe in your car.
Hey, Brad.
That'll be my 420 episode 420.
This is Gilbert from the Gilbert Show,
Hey.
or better known,
Gilbert.
infamously known as Frank.
Okay.
And anyways, just wanted to give you a shout out on my last show. I am retiring, and I'm not going to be back for a long time,
Aw.
unless I'm a special guest on your show or somebody else's show, which
I'll get right
I
on that.
highly doubt will happen because I'm really not a good prank caller.
It's true. You're not.
I'm just, get people really upset and pissed off. So
Yeah.
Either way,
I never do
I
that.
hope you do great, and I know that your whole FBI thing was a complete hoax, and it's not true.
Yeah, I can't believe people are still buying that
I've
whole
called,
thing.
Multiple people and everything, and there's no report about it or anything.
Yep.
So that's a really good idea to do, though, to get
Best prank
to get a
ever.
good donation.
Hey, you know what? Like, by the way, everyone, I just realized this looking at the date thing on here. It's exactly 1 year since I was raided by the FBI last year. That happened on November 8th of 2016. So, happy anniversary!
Base
Yay.
going, you know what I mean? So I hope you're enjoying your vacation in Bali. And
going well.
I'll see you on Maui on your way back. All right?
Okay.
We'll talk soon. Take care, Brad.
See ya. Enjoy your retirement. Holy shit, you guys. I still have a lot of voicemails left here, and I don't want to make the voicemail segment any longer. Or at least that's what I'm saying as an excuse to end the show right now. I'll just put the rest of these voicemails on the next show. So thank you, everyone, for the voicemails. Thanks, everyone who sent in Tenants from Hell phone numbers for me to call today. And most of the thanks goes to Cncwizard for sponsoring today's episode of the Snowplow Show. I haven't mentioned any of the new supporters lately, so I think I'm going to read a quick list of people here, such as Riley C., Scott D., Maddie W., James W., Catherine H. Damn it, I was gonna slowly raise my voice or lower my voice or something, just like that guy said, but I don't know why. It sounds like I'm all doubled up every time I turn this thing on. See, right now, this is with the Roland thing on, without any voice changer. This is with the Roland thing off. Roland thing on, Roland thing off. Roland thing on, Roland thing off. Why can't I make it not do that? I don't have any effects turned on it. What the fuck, Roland thing? But thank you, new supporters like Catherine H., and Q-Tips and 6-week tenure, and one of my favorite new names here, My Favorite Felon is Roy. That's his name. Thank you, My Favorite Felon is Roy, for being a new supporter on the Patreon, and Ronk and Nate, Jimmy S., Kirian H., Greg, and Carl L., and of course, Evan E. Thanks, Evan E., for being a supporter of the show, and the rest of you. You guys are all the best, and you make awesome things happen here at the Situation Room, and you help more shows happen and stuff. And if any of you would like to support the show, go over to patreon.com/phone losers. And for just $5 a month, you can have a bunch of extra shows to listen to. Secret shows called the Hobosodes. There's 51 or 52 of them now, I think. It's totally worth it. Not a scam at all. So go support the show, and thank you everyone else that's been supporting the show, especially Cncwizard. I'm going to end today's show with a song by Redbox and the Chili Peppers. This is called Free Water.
I moved into my new apartment at the end of February, surprised to find out that the water was free. The lady in the office says it's included in the rent. Use it as much as you want. I had their total consent. Now I'm saving extra money on the monthly expenses, filling up my bottles of water as fast as my sink dispenses. I flush the toilet 7 times every time that I pee. I may as well, it helps my local water municipality. Free water every single day at OPU Apartments in Green Bay, and I read my contract all the way through, and there's nothing that my landlord can do. Free water every single day at OPU Apartments in Green Bay, and my rent never will increase because I'm locked into a long-term lease. I bought a fountain for my living room, and man, it is beautiful. It's nearly 8 feet tall and has a full working waterfall. I ran the water lines through the walls under my bathroom sink. It runs 24 hours a day and hardly ever even leaks. I have a black market shower head for better pressure while showering, which I leave running all the time, making the bathtub self-cleaning. I've got free air conditioning using the ice from my fridge with copper tubes on a fan wrapped around the front of it. But running the fan all the time used up too much energy, so I'm using a water-powered turbine just to keep the fan spinning. And cooling the ice from the freezer made my power bill higher, so I've made another turbine using parts from my dryer. With a water reservoir hidden out on my balcony, I'm piping water through a generator for free electricity. I flush trash down my toilet to save money on garbage bags, which is really convenient because it's such a long walk to the dumpster, man. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and I read my contract all the way through, and there's nothing that my landlord can do. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and my rent never will increase because I'm locked into a long-term lease. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and I know the landlord would have a fit if he knew I ran my washer for the hell of it. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and I wish I wasn't on the second floor because water's leaking from my reservoir.
Excuse me? You installed what on your wall? Are you insane? Why would you do that? You've done something that I've never even heard of in my entire life.
I got a dam in my kitchen that can power my oven and runs my KitchenAid mixer at the push of a button. There are tracks carrying water that just go on forever, running all over the walls. It looks like something by MC Escher. I'm selling bottled ice water at major sporting events, making more than enough money than I need for my rent, quenching the thirst of the fans, helping them deal with the heat. I'm giving the Aquafina man a fucking run for his money. My brother-in-law is paying me $50 to fill his pool with 25,000 gallons of water, but when I'm not building a model rainforest in my bathtub, I'm mailing bottles of clean water all the way to Africa and doing scientific experiments with foil and gallium, mixing them carefully with water so I can make hydrogen. I hope my city doesn't mind losing their water monopoly because I've applied for a permit to start my own water company. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and I read my contract all the way through, and there's nothing that my landlord can do. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and my rent never will increase because I'm locked into a long-term lease. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and the clothes I'm wearing now are really clean because they're in the washer almost constantly. Free water every single day at Oakview Apartments in Green Bay, and it's been fun trying brand new things like full-scale model ice sculpting.
I don't understand what you're talking about.